All right. So if we think back to our video, it said keep, and we're going to underline that. Change, we're going to underline that, and then flip. So those are the three things that we have to do when we talk about division with fractions. So we are going to keep your first fraction. Then we're going to change operations. And you're going to go from division to multiplication. So we're going to find the reciprocal. And we're going to flip the second fraction. All right. So we're going to keep, we're going to change, and we're going to flip. So if you have your Canvas loaded up, we're going to look at the very first problem on Canvas. I'm going to slide this up just a little bit so you guys can see it, and we're going to get started. So the first one says, 3 yards of fabric are used to make 5 identical baby blankets. How many yards of fabric are used for each blanket? What operation did you use to solve this problem, and why? But these aren't fractions. All right, let's go back to our notebook for just a minute. So if we have, for example, if we've got a question that says, all right, so we've got a fraction, let me find one. I don't want to tell you guys the wrong thing. All right, so here's our question. It says, Jamie has 1/2 of her birthday cake left. If 6 people want a piece of cake, how much of the cake does each person get? So this is what we have. We have 1/2 cake, and we're dividing that by 6 people. Okay, so we've got 1/2 of a cake, and we're dividing that by 6 people. All right, so here we go. So we are going to draw a box around this. We are going to keep our first fraction. Here's our operation. And we're going to flip this. Nope. We're going to change this. And we know that this is 6/1. And we are going to flip the second part. I had the song in my head and missed it anyways. All right, so we're going to keep, change, and flip. All right, let's try this. So we're going to keep the 1/2. We're going to change our division to multiplication. And we're going to flip 6/1 to 1/6. And now we should, if we did it correctly, should be able to solve it. So 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 6 is 12. So they should each get 1/12 of the cake each. So they should each get 1/12 of the cake each. And it looks like my 1 and my fraction line and my 1 on my 12 it looks like they're connected, but I promise they're not. It's a 12. All right. So let's try another one. George's mother used 1 1/4 pints of ice cream to make milkshakes. So Georgia's mother used 1/4 of a pint of ice cream to make, so I'm going to divide this by my number of milkshakes, 6 milkshakes. All right. So 1/4 of a pint of ice cream divided by 6 milkshakes. All right. So we know that this 6 is going to be over 1. So I'm going to draw my box around it. We know the first thing we have to do is keep. I'm going to change my operation. And then I'm going to flip my second operation. All right, so I'm going to let you guys get that written down. Good, Sarah. And then we're going to go ahead and rewrite it. So I'm going to keep my 1/4. I'm changing my symbol to operations, or changing my operation to multiplication. And I'm going to flip my 6/1 to 1/6. So again, I do my identity property. 1 times 1 is 1. And 4 times 6 is 24. So she's going to use 1/24 of a pint in each of the milkshakes. All right.